biggest shark ever filmed. They thought she was discovered in 2013 in Guadalupe. Well, we found out that we had video footage of her from 1999. So 14 years between sightings, but keeping track of the sharks, even though we didn't positively identify them over time, lets us know that, even though it's a shark we officially discovered in one year, that shark has been around for however many years before. So that's why it's really important to keep track of everything. Aside from just transition, we can also look at mutilations. Now this is bite face. That's the one that we named after injuries that heal. But a mutilation is different than just a regular injury. If you notice, he's got a piece of the dorsal fin missing. That's not going to grow back. So that can help us identify a shark. It's never a unique identifier because we have about 5-6 sharks that have a caudal fin. This is Horizon. It's got a big triangle missing out of the dorsal fin. That's probably from a prop strike from a boat. The bottom of his tail got bitten off, and I was in the cage when the top of his tail got bitten off. But guess what he did when the top of his tail got bitten off? He whipped around and bit the other shark. He's about 13-ish feet, something like that. So still sub-adult. But if you ask him, he's 18 foot. He does not defer to anyone. If a shark bites him, it just bites right back. He's a very, very dominant individual. Not towards divers, he's totally cool and calm with divers, but when it comes to other sharks, he's very, very dominant and very aggressive towards other sharks. This is Lucy, that's the one that you saw at the beginning with the pilotfish. We were worried about her with that tail because as an 18-foot shark, with that tail, she can't move very fast. And she still has to get food. But what helps is she's probably an excellent scavenger. And when they get they find a dead whale, for example, they can gorge themselves and not eat for 2 to 3 months. But another thing that's also inherent with the white sharks, if they kill something or they get some food, a bigger shark comes in, they chase them off. So she's probably quite a bit of a bully and gets a lot of her food by actually chasing smaller sharks off what they got. And she's still around. Unfortunately, they closed the diving down at Guadalupe, but the last time, like 10 years, 12 years after that injury, she has a 2-year migration cycle, so that means she's getting pregnant. She's doing what adult white sharks are supposed to be doing, so despite the injury to tail, she's doing all right. This is the kind of picture that everybody wants. Oh, that was me, that wasn't afraid of the shark behind me. So I told you to describe what it feels like is impossible because you would just have to experience it. But I'm going to show you a few different videos that show you completely different scenarios of how sharks will come in. Like this.